Today I will show you exactly what I've done to become this fast at editing. I'll reveal 3 of the most important steps that are guaranteed to make you a fast editor when followed up closely. It's really important that you don't skip any of these if you seriously want to become a faster editor. Step 1. Settings. Having the right settings is the most important factor in becoming a fast editor. The 3 settings that you must have right are auto-confirm edits, sensitivity, and binds. Let's start from the most important one. Auto-confirm edits is an option that automatically confirms your edits. This means that you can completely get rid of your confirm edit bind, which means that you have to press less buttons to do an edit, resulting in a much faster editing speed. Not only does this setting make you edit fast, but it also saves your hands from getting tired as easily, which can quickly become an issue as you start getting faster and better at doing multiple edits in a row. Now that you understand the importance of this setting, there's still one question to be answered. What mode should you put it on? Edit, reset, or both? The answer is you should always put it on both. This means that auto-confirm edits will be enabled even when resetting an edit, which results in lightning fast resets, just like all the keyboard and mouse players, but now on control. Now I want to note that this setting has one downside, and it's the fact that it makes peeking harder and less effective, which is the reason why many pros don't use this setting at all. But if your main goal is to become a fast editor, then this is something you don't need to worry about, and you should turn auto-confirm edits on just like I have. By the way, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's move on to sensitivity. Fast editing speed does not mean that you have to play on a fast sensitivity. It can actually even be the complete opposite. See, the most important thing about your sensitivity is that you're able to control it perfectly. What that means when it comes to editing is that you're not over dragging your edits. Let me show you. This is what bad crosshair placement looks like. The crosshair is being moved way more than it would need to be to do the edit. Here's an example of perfect crosshair placement. In this one, the crosshair is being moved as little as possible to do the edit. Your goal with your sensitivity is to have as perfect crosshair placement as possible. And that's why using a sensitivity similar to this will help you get to your goal. You want to keep your build and edit mode sensitivities very close to each other at around 2x. This means that it doubles your look horizontal and vertical speeds, which are due to keep at around 45%. These sensitivities are based on what the fastest editors in the game use and are a perfect starting point for you. You can change them a little to how you like. Personally, I put my sensitivities up to 51% because I have found that perfect for myself. Another really important setting is linear. Exponential is enabled by default, but many of the fastest editors, including myself, use linear. It makes your movement feel a lot faster and smoother, which really helps you glide through your edits. Dead zones also play a role in fast editing, and it's good to keep them both under 10% for a faster and more responsive feel. Another important thing is to use code Dymbz in the item shop. Once we hit 100 supporters, I'll be giving away some V-Bucks. Moving on to controller binds. On default, controller players have to hold down their switch mode / edit bind to do an edit, and this is terrible. You need to bind your switch mode and edit building buttons separately. Personally, I've got my switch mode on circle and edit on triangle. This might not be suitable for you, however. The perfect edit bind for you is a bind that you can easily press without taking your thumbs off the joysticks. This could be L3 or touchpad for an example. Once you have that binded correctly, you need to optimize your select and reset buttons. I recommend having select on L1 and reset on R2 because your fingers always rest on them. It makes them easy and fast to press, which will result in a much faster editing speed. Step 2. Practice routine. Once you have your settings right, you need to start practicing correctly. Here are the 3 editing drills that I have used to maximize my editing speed. You can do this at any map that has unlimited mats, but I recommend using this map because it has a slow-mo feature. More on that later. The first drill is very simple but extremely effective. You place a cone on a floor and you edit them, and then you reset them both. And you keep on doing that while running forward. This helps you master your timing when editing. Once you can do this without messing up a lot, you can move on to double edits. Practice these until you can do them consistently without failing. The next couple of drills can be a little hard at first, but to make things easier, you can do these with this slow motion enabled. So once you have mastered your double edits, you can just add a wall to it to make it into a triple edit. Once you can glide through them without failing, you place a cone instead of a ramp, which turns them into quad edits. Once you can do multiple of these in a row, you're officially a fast editor. Step 3. Accessories. Having the right controller accessories is a very important step in becoming a fast editor. I've tested out a handful of accessories, and what I have found the best and what I've kept on using over the years are the low-rise Galaxy control freaks. It makes your gameplay a lot smoother and helps you edit fast because of the way it extends your joystick and gives you more control. I left a link for these in the description. Another essential accessory is a set of paddles. They can be easily attached to your controller for around 20 bucks. This is a valuable investment that I strongly suggest you to consider because paddles allow you to never take your thumbs off the joysticks, which is the key to editing fast. Now, if you don't want to spend money and you still want to improve, then I strongly recommend you to switch to claw grip. It's what I personally use, and I have made a video on how to learn it as fast as possible. It's actually the video on the screen right now. Go check it out if you're serious about getting better.